Namaste, my beautiful queens, kings, if any. I want to do the reading today using Moonology Oracle cards deck. Why I like to do oracles lately? Because I will put down the 5 cards. And you can attach to each one of the cards the specific situation. For example, for number 1, you can ask about a certain person, or number 2 about another person, number 3 maybe about your work, your career, number 4 maybe your message from your guides and keepers. For example, you can ask what do I need to know right now, what messages do I need to know right now. And to number 5, you can ask about your finances. So just because I will describe you the card, you the description of the card, the messages connected to each card, you will be able to apply to your given situation and get your messages this way. So this is how we're gonna do it. So let's ask the spirits of fire, spirits of earth, air and water, the guides and the keepers, to give us the answers to our question. We're gonna use Moonology Oracle deck. This would be card number 1. This would be card number 2. This would be card number 3. Card number 4. And card number 5. So let us go straight to it and take card number 1 and turn it and see what card is there. Full moon in Pisces, of course, especially this is an important message for those of you who are Pisces or have specifically moon in Pisces. The message here is balance, spirituality and practicality. So what is that supposed to mean? To be to be exact, you can see, of course, the symbol of the Pisces here. Card of little warning here for those of you who chose it, whatever situation is there. This card shows that you were kind of living lately, or the connection with the situation. There is expression, your head in heaven, your head in the sky, your head in the clouds. So you don't have enough touch, you don't have your feet on earth, you're out there, all the way out there. You probably lost touch with reality. You remember that I recently made the card, the explanation of the moon card, and the moon very often, almost always, tell us about such tendency. Please take this card as a sign that you need, please, to pay attention and make an effort to act while moving towards your goal. You know, not to dream and to fantasize about having something, but actually make an effort, make certain steps which can move you towards your goals. That's why the message is balance, spirituality and practicality, because you are a little bit all the way out there. Their balance is needed because we are living in here, incarnated in our physical body here. So the more real practical steps you start taking about this given situation, the better. It is time now to find this balance between your responsibilities and things you should do or maybe even must do, and the dreams. The advice which this card gives, try to meditate on your question, and very often, almost always, the answer, the solution to your question, to the issue you're dealing with, it can come to you very clearly in the meditation. If this situation is kind of tricky, tricky situation, because again, a moon very often can show such situations. So if the situation is kind of tricky, this card will be giving you the message that you need to start seeing things how they really are. Meditate. Please try to meditate at least 5 times a day. Try to do it every day, at least 5 minutes. And answer will come, because this is the answer which will come with you putting some efforts with it. The thing is that also this is a card of very romantic people. very, like dreamers. Very romantic personality, very romantic, like I am very romantic. But you need to, again, I'm repeating, start acting towards what you dream, not just dreaming. At the same time, you possess, of course, a Pisces, vast intuition, huge intuition. And your intuition usually never lets you down, but you got to follow it. If you are asking about the person, will you meet someone soon? This is a card of soulmates, because 2 fishes are right there from the same soul group, so-called. But you need to please learn how to set your boundaries. What else I wanted to say? Dive deep into your emotions, but add practical actions to it. Practicality is needed there. You have psychic abilities, of course, which you're experiencing them really arising right now, but also you have tendency to doubt them, so that you should not do. It's like it's such a thing, you feel, but you might be seeing things and sensing things which you don't want to sense and see. You kind of want to, say, it's not there, I don't want to see it there. Don't do this, because people who can see but try to convince themselves it's not there usually will pay double price, because you knew what you were getting into, but you still got into it. So do that. This is the message for you who chose card number 1, and let us go for the card number 2. All right, here we are having the North Node. Oh, North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. Like the easy to say, right? Easy to say than to do. I think one of the biggest thing in every training and every book we can read, it's this, every movie, self-development, self-teaching, self-help tells us about step out of your comfort zone, and also that necessity of living past behind. I cannot tell you, like in a whole deck, this is the card which is not just telling you about it. It's not just advising you to do it. It's pretty much yelling. It's pretty much screaming to you that you need to leave past behind. Really, you gotta do it. Because if you don't, then you will start moving into the wrong direction, towards, away from what you want, away from what you dream of, away from what you want, away from fulfilling your calling, away from fulfilling your dreams. So North Node, and plus you probably had this feeling like in your guts, like I gotta do it, I gotta do it, I gotta do it. Of course, it's not that easy, because you want to be happy, you want to be fulfilling life, you want to enjoy what you do, you want to feel like you follow your own path. There is a little problem, which is a big problem, it's you have to leave the past behind, because otherwise, if you keep on being stuck in that, that's not gonna happen. Because the thing is that, of course, there are tons of there's reasons, excuses which your mind gets you. Soul constantly is with our mind arguing, because this is how we challenge ourselves in each life. But if you want to be happy and you want to have fulfilled life, you need to get going towards doing what scares you. You have tons of reasons, of course, millions of reasons, gazillion of reasons and excuses, but it's baby, it's all or nothing. This card tells you that your life purpose has not been fulfilled yet. You have come to the point when you must start living your life purpose, but you got stuck. What you've been asking your higher forces, your guides and keepers, what you've been praying, asking, it can happen only when you start moving forward. This is the card which is urging you, screaming to you, yelling to you. You must dare to do something different with your life and take actions, do different and take actions. Because you have come here with a certain purpose, with a certain goals, which you have not started doing yet. You need to find the courage. And if you find it and you just leap forward, just like Chariot card, there is a huge chance for you to get not 1 step ahead, 10 steps ahead. And then you're going to ask yourself, why the hell have I not done it before? You must face your fears. You must get over it. You must stop being obsessed about someone or something. You must step on your feet, in your power, in your shine. What is North Node? It's when moon crosses the ecliptic going north. It's a karmic point. In my book, I wrote about it. Karmic point. And it shows right now you got to start doing what you have come here to do. That is a message for card number 2. I know, girls, many of you don't want to hear things like this. I am just a messenger. I pulling out the card. I am telling you the card meaning. You can be happy about me. Again, I don't shoot the messenger. I am just giving you the messages. Card number 3. Luck is on your side. Ooh, new moon in Sagittarius, of course, definitely, especially if you are a Sagittarius. But I also would, of course, pay attention, because we are using moon oracle. If you have the moon in Sagittarius, not just the sun, but you have the moon in Sagittarius. So there is some question you're constantly thinking about, and you're just overthinking about that question or that situation. It's like a dilemma for you. And there is an expression called fretting over. Probably you are thinking too much, overthinking too much, but the thing is that it's a very good idea to really, really think clearly, really think over about the decision of you know, decision or a situation. But there is a little problem. You are thinking, overthinking. Probably you are talking about this problem, discussing it with other people, or one person who you trust. But there is a little problem here. Where is the action? Give me the action. Action. You don't do. You think, overthink, talk, over talk. Where is the action? This card tells you exactly this. It's good to think all these things and all this situation through. Sometimes you need to step back and look at the bigger picture. But what do you then see about this situation when you step back and look at the bigger picture? What is the most positive thought about this situation? Now it's time to start acting. You're gonna get out of negativity, or we're a little bit too much in it. Count your blessing and start acting. The thing is that, yes, sometimes risking is not worth it. Sometimes if risk comes with a devil card, it's not worth it at all. But sometimes risks are necessary. Sometimes you have to make that step without giving yourself, or without any guarantees to be given to you. Because this is life. In my favorite movie, one of my favorite movies, La Ratatouille, it was such expression: the only predictable thing about life is it's this unpredictability. This is called life. Keep your mind open. Take the risk. Take the step forward without someone giving you guarantees or how things are going to work. Adventures happen to those who risk. This situation may be in your life because you've been distracted. Lack of feeling confident, you got to kind of bring up into yourself. this confidence. You need to work on it. Because you are sitting, if you're going to sit in this little corner, silently, things are not going to change anyhow. Find a balance between speaking your mind and doing what you want. Also, try to keep your secrets to yourself and not to, you know, there are people who tell their plans to everybody and then those plans don't come true. Try to keep it to yourself, you know, like something like this. This card, the full moon in Sagittarius, it tells you that life is an adventure. And there is a big, wide world to see beyond your backyard. It's about to enjoy, it's about to take risk, it's about to go into uncertain, it's about having fun, it's about, you know, moving to unfamiliar territories. No matter what, you have to, if you, you know, if you don't try it, you never know. That's a message about, oops, I am throwing cards here. Card number 3. Card number 4. Your hard work is paying off. Yes. And what do we have in here? New moon in Capricorn, especially, of course, if you are Capricorn. In the sun, but again, I'm repeating myself because this is the card, Moonology, especially if you are Capricorn in moon. Your hard work is paying off. I mean, it says enough here, but it's also for the, it's more of a future, and it's a question. It's a question which comes with this card, which says, hey, how hard do you wish, or you are willing, or you would agree to work for what you want? Card which says to you, honey, efforts and actions, again another one of those, are required. Some of you might be asking about work because very often this card is connected with work issues and work issues may be about to come to a head when this card comes up. If you are wondering about your job situation or career situation or profession choice situation, especially this card answers such questions. So if you are wondering if you should stay at that place or you should leave, this card says, come out, open the door, come out, close the door, and be gone. It's a very clear answer to the whatever question is, should I stay? Come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? This card says leave, close the door, and forget all about it. Because the end of a rough time is the forecast of this card. Also, this card asks you to consider how ambitious you are. Asks you whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dream come true. Capricorn. These are the energies of Capricorn. If it's about love relationship question, you're not gonna like it. This card gives you that unpleasant answer. Face the reality. Face how the things really are. Make plan to come out. Make plan to come out. But at the same time, you are over-controlling. Release control and learn to trust the universe. Because you might be staying in a very unpleasant, uncertain situation because you are trying to control, and it tells you in 3 words to live. And when you leave, then the new will open to you. It's balance is required here between your life in society and your own private life. Lots of fears in you, lots of fears, and those fears need to be overcome. Very strong card, very strong energy. Usually, as I already said, mostly connected with professional question. But if it's about not professional questions, it still gives you the same answer. Come out of it. Because the more you stay in it, the more you're gonna feel hopeless, helpless, and the more you're gonna get stuck in this situation. Make plans, because so far you think like what's ahead of me, like right now I can control at least something, but in 3 words, leave it behind. There are things ahead of you, which time for you to see them. Come out of the room full of smoke, like I say. There is no need to stay there. And the card, the last one, card number 5, full moon in Aquarius. We are living in a epoch of Aquarius now. And of course, again, especially if you are Aquarius in Sun or Moon, the message here: show the world the real you. You see this beautiful maid right here. Aquarius sometimes is drawn as a male. This is the message from your guides. You can call it from the cosmos. You need to detach a little bit from whatever question you are asking about, whatever situation you are asking about, because something or someone keep you at arm's length, and it's not a very good thing. You see, you need to really detach yourself from whatever given situation. You need to let life unfold and progress. Allow your destiny unfold and progress. But changes seem to you like the end of the world. They're frightening you, they're scaring you. You know, you can't even think about it. And this is something you really need to think about. Really, really need. You've been holding yourself back from doing something, from making those steps, from showing the world the real you, probably your family, probably your parents, probably your customs, religions. You know how much I love the word religions. Love, I'm being sarcastic. This card shows very unique personality, or very unique, very, very unique, very special. Of course, everyone is special, but you chose this card. Very unique, you're very special. But in relationships, you become that, like lionesses sometimes do it. Throw your crown under the bed and becoming the slave. In the relationship, you become a slave of the one you are in relationship with. Too aloof. You need to get detached. You need to move on, or prepare yourself to move on. Also, try to get the balance between your mind and your heart. Because ahead of you are such beautiful things that you wouldn't even dare to dream of or to expect. Release and let go. Release and let go. Because this is a card of someone being clingy, whatever your situation is. And you need to let go, because you tied yourself with a chain to this situation and stuck. Hangman. You need to let go. And then things will happen in the most brilliant, beautiful, and unexpected way. There's my beautiful queens, everything about the reading with the deck Moonology Oracle. I hope you got your answers. Namaste.